Some love stories shine so brightly, they feel untouchable. For 3 years, Benson Boone and Maggie Thurmon looked like one of those couples. Red carpet ready, inseparable, and adored by fans. But just when it seemed like their bond was stronger than ever, everything came crashing down. Out of nowhere, reports confirmed that Benson and Maggie had split, leaving everyone asking the same question. How did something that looked so perfect fall apart so suddenly? After months of sharing stages, red carpets, and what seemed like picture-perfect moments, the news hit like a shockwave. Benson Boone and Maggie Thurmon are officially over. Multiple outlets, including TMZ, confirmed that the two have gone their separate ways. And while the breakup itself has been confirmed, what's driving fans into a frenzy is the silence around why. A source close to the couple revealed that the reason for their split is unclear, leaving a cloud of mystery hanging over a relationship that, at least in public, looked steady and strong. For a pair that had built a 3-year history together, this sudden ending feels less like a quiet fade-out and more like a door slamming shut. Fast, unexpected, and leaving behind more questions than answers. Not long ago, Benson and Maggie looked like a couple built to last. They weren't hiding in the shadows or keeping things private. They were stepping into the spotlight together. Their relationship hit a milestone in September 2024 when they went red carpet official at Tommy Hilfiger's spring summer fashion show. Cameras captured them hand in hand, all smiles, and fans flooded social media with comments about how natural and effortless they seemed together. And that wasn't the only time they shared the spotlight. The pair appeared side by side at the Elton John AIDS Foundation's Oscars watch party, a night full of Hollywood legends, where they looked just as comfortable as any long-term power couple. Later, they walked into the VMAs like they belonged there, young, stylish, and deeply connected. From the outside, it looked like a fairy tale. These weren't just random sightings, they were statements. Each public appearance suggested a couple that was growing stronger, not weaker. That's why the breakup news doesn't just sting fans, it confuses them. Because if everything looked so perfect under the flashing lights, what was happening when the cameras turn away? In today's world, breakups don't always start with press releases or official statements. More often than not, the first signs show up online. And that's exactly what happened here. Eagle-eyed fans noticed that Benson and Maggie had quietly unfollowed each other on social media. For some couples, that might not mean much. But for a pair as public as these two, it spoke volumes. Almost overnight, fan pages began buzzing. Screenshots spread across Twitter and TikTok, pointing out that not only had they unfollowed one another, but their likes and comments on each other's posts had completely stopped. For followers who'd watched the couple support each other for years, the sudden silence felt like confirmation of what nobody wanted to believe. Something had gone wrong. It's a reminder of how modern relationships play out in front of an audience. For Benson and Maggie, fans weren't just witnesses to their love story. They were the ones who first pieced together its ending. When you look closely at the timeline, the cracks start to show. Benson and Maggie had been together for 3 years, a long stretch in the fast-moving world of fame. But in early September, things quietly began to shift. Maggie was last spotted at one of Benson's American Heart Tour shows on September 7th. Just days later, fans noticed she was nowhere to be seen. Then came the moment that really caught attention. On September 9th, outside Bridgestone Arena in Nashville, Benson spoke to a group of fans waiting by the stage door. He admitted it had been a rough day, though he quickly added that he was very happy to be on stage to take his mind off things. The clip, captured by fans on TikTok, spread fast, and with the benefit of hindsight, many believe it was more than just a passing comment. Those little details, Maggie's absence, Benson's emotional confession, now feel like the breadcrumbs leading to the inevitable. For fans piecing it together, the breakup didn't happen all at once. It was a slow unraveling, hidden just beneath the surface until it couldn't be ignored any longer. While the breakup was quietly unfolding behind the scenes, Benson Boone kept pushing forward with his American Heart Tour. On stage, he delivered every performance with the energy fans expect, but behind the curtain, things were clearly different. His brief moment outside Bridgestone Arena, where he admitted to having a rough day, offered a rare glimpse into the emotional toll the split was taking. Even in front of thousands of fans, Benson seemed to be balancing the highs of performing with the weight of personal heartbreak. It's a reminder that fame doesn't shield anyone from life's challenges. And sometimes, the stage becomes a refuge, a place to channel feelings that can't be shared publicly. For those watching closely, these small hints suggested that while the relationship had ended, the impact was far from over. And yet, despite the personal struggle, he continued to give fans unforgettable moments night after night. The contrast between his onstage charisma and the private rough patches only added to the intrigue surrounding the split, leaving fans wondering how much more there is behind the headlines. Despite all the public appearances, social media signals, and tour updates, the question everyone is asking remains: why did Benson Boone and Maggie Thurmon split? The truth is, nobody knows for sure. Sources confirm the breakup, but the reasons remain unclear. That ambiguity has left fans, media outlets, and even casual observers speculating. Online, rumors have started to swirl. Some suggest that their busy schedules, with Benson constantly touring and Maggie juggling projects of her own, may have created a distance that was hard to bridge. Others wonder if personal differences or private struggles played a role. It's important to note, though, that none of these claims are confirmed. They are purely speculation, fueled by the fact that both have stayed silent publicly. The uncertainty itself has become part of the story. With no official explanation, every small clue, a missed appearance, a cryptic social media post, or an offhand comment at a show, is magnified. Fans are left to connect the dots themselves, and in a way that makes the breakup feel even more dramatic and heartbreaking. One of the most striking aspects of this breakup is the silence from both Benson and Maggie. Neither has made a public statement, leaving fans and media alike searching for answers in every minor detail. In an era where celebrities often rush to clarify rumors or post heartfelt messages, this quiet creates an unusual tension, almost as if the story is still unfolding behind closed doors. Fans have taken to social media, sharing theories, screenshots, and heartfelt messages, hoping for a glimpse of acknowledgement. Some speculate that they're choosing to grieve privately, while others wonder if an official statement might come once the dust settles. Whatever the reason, the silence only adds fuel to the curiosity surrounding the split. It's a reminder that not all breakups are meant to be aired immediately, and sometimes the lack of answers speaks louder than any statement ever could. For followers of Benson and Maggie, it's a waiting game, one that keeps everyone on edge, anticipating the next move. For now, the story of Benson Boone and Maggie Thurmon's 3-year relationship remains shrouded in mystery. From glamorous red carpets to fan-detected social media signals, from tour struggles to unanswered questions, every detail paints a picture of a love story that ended too soon and without explanation. While fans speculate and the internet buzzes with theories, the truth remains just out of reach. Will one of them finally break the silence? Will more clues emerge about what really happened behind the scenes? Only time will tell. For followers of this heartbreak, it's a reminder that not all endings are clean or simple. Sometimes, the most compelling stories are the ones that leave us guessing. And that's exactly where Benson and Maggie's chapter stands today.